For those observing ZANU PF politics for the past few days, weeks, and months, you can actually see that there are serious divisions. ZANU PF has been hit with a heavy blow of divisions internally when the generals have actually stated that they are mobilizing against the 2030 agenda, and it's well known. We have seen Mnangagwa calling the Politburo meeting and changing things abruptly. You are supposed to be firing somebody, and things are changing. Press conferences being withdrawn. But the latest blow is on Botswana elections, and these elections have caused more divisions within ZANU PF, with voices rising, telling ZANU PF directly that they are going to lose in the next elections. They are clear, and they have started clashing. When you refused to speak on one point, but all of a sudden ZANU PF is speaking in different voices and different tones. This is Nick Mangwana. Nick Mangwana says, no wonder why some are seen as original stepchildren. How do you claim victory in an election you didn't participate in? You are not a national of that country, and were they no direct or indirect benefit to you, appropriating events in other countries is now a sickness. This is what Nick Mangwana is saying. Nick Mangwana is forgetting that Patrick Chinamasa was in Mozambique, in Botswana. Pamberine BDP. That is Patrick Chinamasa. Why were they in Botswana? Using resources to do what exactly? They were campaigning on behalf of BDP. They were all over on social media supporting BDP, defending BDP. Now that they've been defeated, stories now. Let us go to the other ZANU PF person. They used it to speak with one language, but this is Kudzaimtis. He's acknowledging that indeed politics is changing, and says politics in Africa is changing very fast. The voter that used to be loyal to the liberation movements is becoming an extinct species. The voter impressed by cheap free buys is fast disappearing. Fumvudza campaigns won't work soon. Generation Z want electricity, high-speed internet, quality public services. The internet has opened the eyes of Africans. They see high standards from other countries, while their own leaders can't do the bare minimum. To ZANU PF official, 5 years is a long time in politics. Spend it well, or else your opponents can turn things around and bury you for good. When we say implement policies that are revolutionary, we mean exactly that. You can't change a nation by doing the same things over and over again. It requires bold changes, not cosmetic changes. It's strong leadership that holds people accountable for non-delivery. So when you see statements like this coming from Kudzaimu TC, I'm going to explain the reason why they are bringing these statements. Nick Mangwana is already in government and is arrogant, thinking they are not going anywhere. And he thinks that the extension of term of Emmerson Mnangagwa is going to benefit him and his colleagues and comrades, which means they don't care about anybody else. But Vanakudzi, they have been sidelined for a very long time, and they believe that they have better ideas than Nick. If you put Nick Mangwana and Kudzai might even perform better than Nick Mangwana, but incompetence in Zimbabwe, in ZANU PF, takes precedence always. When you're incompetent, you are the best candidate because you never question your purpose. You'll be a yes say, and you'll be able to be controlled to do whatever they want. So if you look at the differences between views of these two people from one part, it tells a lot. It tells a lot. The reason why these guys are speaking the truth is because they feel if they are to come in 2028 and get a chance of survival, they know for sure that avapabude chero zvoita sei zvikanzi kwaita election chero vakabirira vakaita sei this time around, if we are to go to 2028 avapabude. So they want to try by all means possible to have better policies for the remaining years, so that vanowana credibility and opposition aiuya efemere mugodzi. Right now, the major issue is the Nelson Chamisa campaign has shifted from the urban voter to the rural voter, where ZANU PF has been dominating. So what it means is Nelson Chamisa is going to put more focus and more effort in the rural areas, and he has been doing that. What it means is, if a revolution starts from the rural areas, then you will never be able to stop that revolution if it sparks again in the urban areas. So you can actually sense that these people, they feel that they've been defeated. And for them to be able to get into government, the only chance is to be able to force ZANU PF to deliver. But they will never be able to do so because ZANU PF is corrupt. ZANU PF in my interest so that is the reason why they've actually failed to agree on certain issues. So Nick Edia says Nick should know too that we are neither nationals of DRC nor Mozambique. We therefore had no grounds to fight the war in DRC, nor the reason to vote in Mozambique's recent elections. So you can actually see that ZANU PF has been everywhere, attending my rally, supporting, campaigning. But when it comes to the other parties celebrating kuti party yakati awina zvobva zvanzi imhosva, you can actually see the double standards. Ivo ndo vane kodzero yekuita vaimhanya kuSouth Africa uko vachimhanya kunokambena muSouth Africa vari kumberi. Right now, when other people comment about elections in other countries vogumbuka kuNamibia vari kufamba neswapo vachikurudzirana neswapo, but when it comes to the issues dzekuti opposition ifambiwo neopposition yekuNamibia vogumbuka. So this is a clear indication and a sign of an exploding political party. ZANU PF chabvondoka hama dzangu, toda kuona kuti 2025 uyu muchamutanga sei, muchamupedza sei.